Make me an instrument.
Make me an instrument
of thy purpose.
of thy purpose.
Where there is hatred.
Where there is hatred.
Let me sow love.
Let me sow love.
Where there is injury.
Where there is injury.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Where there is doubt.
Where there is doubt.
Faith.
Faith.
Where there is despair.
Where there is despair.
Hope.
Hope.
Where there is darkness.
Where there is darkness.
Light.
Light.
Where there is sadness.
Where there is sadness.
Joy.
Joy.
O Divine Master,
O Divine Master,
grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled
so much seek to be consoled
as to console,
as to console,
to be understood
to be understood
as to understand,
as to understand,
to be loved
to be loved
as to love.
as to love.
For it is in giving
For it is giving
that we receive.
that we receive.
It is in forgiveness
It is forgiveness
that we are forgiven.
that we are forgiven. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we'll walk hand in hand someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we are not afraid today. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall live in peace someday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. And we shall overcome someday. And we shall overcome someday.
Good morning to one and all present over here. I am Darshil Panchal from class 8B. I am here to present today's thought. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. Without labor, nothing prospers. I repeat it, all labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. Without labor, nothing prospers. Thank you and have a nice day.
I am Aditya with the scripture of the day. यत्कर्म कुर्वतो अस्य स्यात् परितोषो अन्तरात्मना तत्प्रयत्नेन कुर्वीता विपरीतं तु वर्जयेत्.
Good morning. I am Anshika Katiyar with the meaning of the scripture.
PM Modi at Waste Summit 2025 Live. We need to save young generations from tendencies against humanism, says PM Modi. Atari Waga border between India and Pakistan completely shut. Pahalgam terror attack. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh speaks to US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. We will hunt every terrorist involved in Pahalgam attack, says Amit Shah. Padma Awards 2025. Ajit Kumar receives Padma Bhushan from President Draupadi Murmu. Justice Bhushan Gawai appointed as India's 52nd Chief Justice. He will take charge as Chief Justice of India on 14 May, replacing Justice Sanjeev Khanna. PM Modi to skip Russia's Victory Day celebrations. Rajnath Singh to attend May 9 celebrations. Good morning. I am Shona Binujan of class 8B with today's sports news headlines. Pankaj Advani shares at CCI Brilliance Classic with huge win. Punjab Kings defeat Chennai Super Kings with 4 wickets. Cricket will be back in Asian Games 2026. Legendary shooting coach Sunny Thomas passed away at 83. Abhinav Bindra pays tribute. Indian boxers add 4 more gold medals, finished second in Asian under 15 and under 17 championship. Thank you and have a nice day.
The month of new beginnings, when the earth is flowers and the soul wears joy.
And then the sun took a step back. The leaves lulled themselves to sleep, and May was born, warm, wild, and full of wonder. Good morning to one and all present over here.
I am Adya,
And I, Ashman, with heart full of warmth,
and minds open to inspiration.
we, on behalf of Class 8B, welcome you all to today's morning assembly.
Let us begin by honoring a very important day, May Day, celebrated on May 1st every year, also known as Labor Day or International Workers' Day. This day reminds us to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of every worker whose efforts help build and sustain our world.
May Day, celebrated on the 1st of May. It is also known as International Workers' Day, a movement to recognize the contribution of every worker who shape our world with dedication and determination.
And now, as we walk into this golden morning, let's begin with our first student, Mohammed Ahan, who will enlighten us with his beautiful speech. Ahan, please.
Labor is not determined by the nature of the work, but by the quality of the person who does it. Good morning, everyone. I am Mohammed Ahan Khan, and I am going to deliver the speech of the day. Yesterday was 1st May, which is celebrated as International Workers and Labour's Day, a day dedicated to recognize the hard work, dedication, and sacrifices of workers around the world. It's a day to reflect on the contributions that individuals from all walks of life make to these communities and societies, whether it's in offices, factories, schools, or even at home. Every worker plays an essential role in shaping the world we live in. Labour's Day is more than just a holiday. It's a symbol of the ongoing struggle for working conditions. It's a reminder of the progress we have made, but also of the work that remains to ensure quality, safety, and respect for workers everywhere. When we think about labor, we often picture long hours, physically demanding tasks, or challenging environments. But behind every job, there is a person with dreams, hopes, and aspirations. Today, let's take a moment to acknowledge their efforts, whether they are visible or not. Every job, no matter how small it may seem, adds value to our society. As we celebrate Labour's Day, let's not only thank those who contribute to our daily life, but also reflect on how we can advocate for fairness and justice in the workplace, whether it's supporting workers' rights or simply showing appreciation for the people around us. Every act matters. So, as we enjoy today, let's remember that Labour's Day is not just about rest, it's about respect for the hard work that helps our communities thrive. As it is said by Abraham
Your world is better because of you. You build the homes, you pave the roads. You build the homes, you pave the roads. You carry heavy silent loads. From dawn to dusk, through sun and rain. From dawn to dusk, through sun and rain. You work with strength, you bear the strain. With hammer, shovel, plow and pen. With hammer, shovel, plow and pen. You shape the dreams of fellow men. Your sweat and toil, your hope and mind. Your sweat and toil, your hope and mind. Turn the darkest days to morning light. So, here's to you, the brave, the bold. Not seeking fame, not counting gold. Your work is honest, pure and grand. You truly will this mighty land. You truly will this mighty land. Thank you.
Sound,
And I'm Shalvi Singh.
and we are going to tell you about some important dates of this month. May 1 is celebrated. On this date, the state of Maharashtra came into being.
3rd May is celebrated as World Press Freedom Day.
4th May is celebrated as Coal Miners Day and also International Firefighters Day for safeguarding the environment communities.
6th May is celebrated as International No Diet Day.
7th May is celebrated as World Athletics Day and also as birth anniversary of Rabindranath Tagore.
8th May, this day is observed as World Thalassemia Day to honor patients suffering from it. It is a blood disorder disease, and this day is also celebrated as World Red Cross Day.
May 9th is celebrated as birth anniversary of Maharana Pratap. It is also celebrated as World Migratory Bird Day to make people aware of conserving migratory birds and their habitats.
11th May is celebrated as World Technology Day.
12th May, it is celebrated as International Nurse Day.
May 11th is celebrated every year as International Day of Families.
May 17th is the day to spread information about hypertension and its causes. This day is celebrated as World Hypertension Day.
Every year, first Sunday of every May is celebrated as World Laughter Day. This year, it will be observed on 4th May.
Every year, first Tuesday of every May is celebrated as World Asthma Day.
Second Sunday of May is celebrated as Mother's Day to honor mothers everywhere in the world. Thank you and have a nice day.
And I am announcing
We are here to share some of the important labor rights. Labor rights, also known as workers' rights, are fundamental human rights that protect workers from exploitation and ensure decent working conditions. These rights are codified in national and international labor and employment laws, impacting working conditions and employer-employee relationships.
Key aspects include the right to a safe and healthy working environment, freedom of association and collective bargaining, and protection against discrimination and child labor. Some important labor rights are as follows.
Right to work,
Freedom of association and collective bargaining.
safe and healthy environment,
Protection against discrimination.
prohibition of child labor and forced labor,
Social security and welfare.
fair wages,
Protection of wages.
redress of grievances.
Rest and leisure.
Thank you and have
Have a nice day.
Credit series. I am Mudimara of class 8B and my questions are for class 2 to 5. So let's start. The first question is, what season do we experience in May? Option A, winter. Option B, summer. Option C, that's the right answer. Next. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits? In summer season. Option A, apple. Option B, mango. Option C, guava. Right answer. Thank you. Good morning. I am Lavanya Sahuman. My questions are for classes 6 to 8. First question is, when is Mother's Day celebrated? Option A, first Sunday of May. Option B, second Sunday of May. Option C, third Sunday of May. Yes, it's the right answer. Correct answer is second Sunday of May. Second question is, when is World Red Cross Day celebrated? Option A, first May. Option B, 8th May. Option C, 25th May. Correct answer is option B, 8th May.
held this assembly on Labor Day and highlighting the importance of what labor means to all of us in our lives. Everything that we see around cannot be managed if we don't have the laborers. I'm reminded of 3 stone cutters who were busy doing their job, and one person went to the first one and asked, "What are you doing?" And the first stone cutter responded with little annoyance and said, "Can't you see I'm cutting the stones?" He went to the second person and said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm cutting the stones." Then he went to the third person and asked the same question, "What are you doing?" And the third person said, "I'm building up a school." All 3 stone cutters were doing the same job. The first stone cutter probably was not happy with himself. The second stone cutter was okay with his life. But the third stone cutter was happy. He was imaginative. He knew that the stones that they were cutting were going to be used for making up the school. And he said, he was not just cutting the stones. He was helping the builder to build a school. He raised the dignity of his labor. So that is how we need to look at the tasks at hand, what we are doing. We should do it with love, with imagination. And then no work will find to be lesser than the other one. To run an institute, it's not necessary. Like along with the head of the institute, the staff, we also need to have the laborers. We have sweepers in the school. We cannot manage the school without sweepers, without peons, without ayahs. They all help us. They all help you out in your presence in the school. Khalil Gibran says that we need to work with love. And what it means to work with love, he explains. He gives 3-4 examples. He says it's like a weaver weaving the clothes, imagining, like the third stone cutter, imagining that the clothes that he is weaving will be worn by his beloved. A builder is making up a house, imagining that his own family members will live in it. So that is how we need to look at our tasks. And one more thing was coming to my mind which I would like to share with you is, we talk of Labor Day, how things have improved, how things have gone from very bad conditions to very good conditions nowadays. I think one person that we need to thank is Charles Dickens. If you haven't read his novels, I would advise you to pick up a few novels and read his novels, like Hard Times, Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, Tales of Two Cities. He has written during the times when Industrial Revolution was there in England, when the mine owners were exploiting the laborers who were put to extract coal from the mines in England. The lives of the laborers was very miserable. There was no time limit for them to work. The children were put into schools where a lot of strictness was there. 2 things that we need to thank Charles Dickens is, one is, through his novels, he projected the difficult conditions in which the laborers were living, and then people read his novels, thought about it, and brought about changes in the society. Second change that he brought about, for which we are all so connected, especially the school children and school teachers, is to provide a liberal education. During Charles Dickens' times, children were not allowed to imagine in the classes. Corporal punishments were given to them. And it's through such stories that writers bring changes in the society. So we need to be thankful not just to the soldiers who protect us, the farmers who grow crop for us, but also we need to thank the writers. So go back home, try to, if you're not able to get time and read complete novel of these great people, at least read the synopsis. Nowadays, online facilities are available. You can write synopsis of Charles Dickens' novels. You'll get at least 4 or 5 of them. Read them. If one of the novels' synopsis excites you, read the complete novel. So, we also need to thank the sun god for blessing us a little bit with its milder rays. We are able to have assembly in the month of May. If my memory is right, May normally we close for classes until 8. So we are well into 2nd May, and I hope it stays this way for another week or so that you all can come to school. In case the sun rises its temperature, we'll see and we'll notify you. But till then time, let us keep coming to school and learn every day. Thank you.